Okay, in this video we're going to have a look at my new adapter plate MC1219. Angle right, make me read it there. Actually, you can, yeah. MC1219 AP. This is a solid aluminium plate. It is, as you can see, it is 20mm thick, and the diameter is basically 180mm in diameter. You probably can't read it there on that angle. 180mm in diameter. So basically it was machined for me out of a solid bit of bar, and basically had the holes recessed to go onto the top of the housing. There's the top of the housing here, the 8 bolts to go into there, and then we had 6 bolt holes through there for, they were M10s for this one, and basically there's a set of those. There's the other side. So that basically drops onto there, and we line it up with the right positions, and then it's held, and these bolts will be actually Loctited into the into this. I only put 2 in for now, otherwise it would be too long. So screw them into there, and get me so basically they will be Loctited in. I'll do for now, just to show you what that looks like. So there you'll see the top of it. So this will only be put on once the rotator is finished. This is all ready to go. I just need to finish the rest of it. This is for my Emotator 1280 upgrade. So basically, yeah. So that's seeing that. Now the clamps they use are a 1219. Now these are heavy clamps. They're pretty heavy, as in 6 bolt stud pattern, 10mm bolts again. Big stainless steel 10mm bolts, 10mm hardware. So basically, yeah, very heavy. And these were developed for the Emotator 1500 and the 1800, but they used it on the with an adapter plate on the an adapter plate with basically this adapter plate, which is a steel thing, which is like, I call them a wobble plate. I don't like them. They are just only got 2 bolts in there, a bolt either side, or a pin, a pivot pin in the middle. You see the pivot pin in the middle. Get that there. See the pivot pin in the middle, and that just it's mainly used on Panzer masts and stuff to just take out any misalignment between on the taper of the Panzer mast. Again, they're just noisy and just, yeah, I just don't like them, but not a problem. That's how they are. So that's those. So basically, these mast clamps were developed for the 1500 and 1800, and on the 1300 they used that adapter plate. So this is just taking that adapter plate out of the equation, because it is steel, galvanized after all. So basically, when you stick these on this mast adapter plate, with mast clamps on the adapter plate, and of course we've got all new stainless steel 10mm bolts, not 8mm, 10mm. So they'll just physically hold down big washers. So you see there, those, it might be a good idea. So, you know, nice big 10mm bolts, which go basically all the way through the actual plate. So basically, so there's 3 on each side. Spring washers as well, all 10mm stainless steel 316. So basically, I'll just put 2 in for now on this side, and then we rotate them around a bit. We'll just quickly chuck one in this side, just whoops. And I've got all day, as they say, so we just put him into there. And this will take up to an 80mm, from 50 to 80mm rotating mast. So basically, when it's all the way out, you can do 80mm, and when it's in, you can do 50mm. So basically, the other one on the wobble plate does a bit more diameter, but you couldn't put 50mm in it. It started at 60, so not good. So basically, and then the M10 bolts go all the way through, and again we have washers. I meant to wash the back side. Get it right, Peter. So basically, you know, that's basically what. You see that? No, you can't see that. Of course you can't see that. Like that. I'm putting something through you can't see. I'll put it further back. So again, washers. These bolts are just long enough for this. So there we go. So there we go. And that will just basically, as you put all of them in, with washers of course, as you can see, with 6 bolts, good clamping. Of course, that's that one there, of course. I'll just take him out for now. So I'm just screwed him all the way down, so just take it out for now. So 6 bolts in there, all up, and you can actually turn these around the opposite way, and put them from the opposite side if you wanted to. But yeah, 50mm to 80mm, so that's all the way out, and that's basically all the way in, and that will clamp 50mm. So what's this? Like that, of course. So yeah, it's I've developed that up for the 1280 that I'm doing, and it can be used on 1200s, 1105s, 1300s. This adapter plate, and the would actually even it will fit other brands of rotators that have 6-bolt stud pattern. Like your Computator, it has a 6-bolt stud pattern. If you want to go and use some really beefy mast clamps and run a bigger mast, up to 80mm, and these will be really good for a 63mm mast. Be really good for a 63mm mast, because they just nice big gussets at the back here, just heavy. But yeah, take it off here again. So it's screwed in a little, isn't it? There. So as you can see, this adapter plate is just beefy. Yes, it's going to increase a bit of weight, but that doesn't really matter. But yeah, that's the basic look at the MC1219AP adapter plate, to fit onto Emotator or a 6-bolt stud pattern rotator. So you can even use it on the bottom of Creates as a bottom mast clamp, an adapter plate. They've got their own one as well, but this will be a 6-bolt stud pattern. So yeah, and they have a 6-bolt stud pattern. So there we go. There's a pretty quick look at the adapter plate and mast clamps. Whoops, I don't know see what I'm doing there. Didn't turn it enough. So yeah, that's the adapter plate. This was etched primed and painted in enamel pewter, and yeah, that's to actually match the rotator that I'm doing. All good, no problem. Thank you, and try and get it lined up better next time. So yeah, all good. Thank you very much. Catch you later.